They say everyone has dreams, but no one remembers them all. Some fade with the sunrise, others are stolen. There's an old legend whispered among sleepless towns. When a person forgets too many dreams, it means something else has been taking them. Something ancient, something hungry. They call it the Dream Eater. Long ago, before cities and clocks, when people still feared the dark, the Dream Eater wandered through the world unseen. It drifted through the walls of huts and temples, searching for the glow that lived behind people's eyes, the shimmer of a dream being born. It never harmed the body. It didn't need to. It fed on what the mind could no longer protect. In a quiet village named Vale, people began to forget themselves. A painter woke one morning, unable to remember how to mix colors. A musician lost every melody he'd ever written. And a child, once full of laughter, sat in silence, staring at the wall. Each night they tossed and turned. Each morning they woke more hollow. Then came Mira, a healer who didn't believe in monsters. She said it was fever, exhaustion, or perhaps a curse of the mind. But one night she stayed awake. She burned sage, drew symbols around her bed, and whispered to the shadows, greater than, "If you are real, come for me." The room felt cold. A faint humming filled the air, soft, like someone sighing in sleep. From the corner of the room, darkness began to move, not crawling, drifting. It took shape slowly, like smoke learning to breathe. Eyes flickered open within it, dozens of them, reflecting dreams it had already eaten. Mira couldn't move. The creature hovered over her, its breath colder than winter, its body flickering like candlelight. And then she saw, within its form, fragments of people's dreams. A boy chasing a paper kite, a mother holding a newborn, a painter standing before an unfinished canvas, all of them fading into the black. Summoning her strength, Mira whispered a spell from the old tongue. One meant not to destroy, but to bind. The Dream Eater recoiled, its body folding inward like smoke sucked into a flame. In one final wail, it vanished into a jar she had placed beside her bed, a crystal vessel meant to trap wandering spirits. The next morning, the villagers woke refreshed. They remembered their dreams again. Small things, strange things, but theirs. Mira sealed the jar, wrapped it in silk, and buried it beneath a willow tree at the edge of the village. She told no one what she had done. But years later, when her house was torn down, the jar was gone. Only a circle of dead grass remained where the willow once stood. Now in certain cities, people still wake with empty minds. No dreams, no thoughts, no color in their days. They say it visits one town each decade, feeding until the people forget what joy feels like. So if you ever wake up and can't remember what you dreamed, and your nights grow quieter, emptier, don't search your memory, don't stare into the dark corner of your room, because if you look too long, the Dream Eater might notice you looking back.